the truth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Phoenix, and today I'm bringing you another top 5 Fortnite video. The last one that I had posted on my channel got more views than a lot of other videos on my channel, so I decided that what I was going to do today is make a new one. You guys enjoyed the last one, so this one is top 5 skills that you can learn in Fortnite to get better overall as a player, to get better positioning, to get more kills, to get more wins, whatever it is that you guys are trying to do. These are top 5 skills that you can learn to get better as a player. I hope you guys enjoy. So coming in at number 5, I'm going to go with healing and using shields. Just overall, it's pretty much common sense. But I notice a lot of players don't do this. And even sometimes I decide I'm not going to do it just to get a shield off or some heals off real quick. But that is boxing yourself in or getting cover when you heal. I find that I see a lot of players standing still. If I roll up on like a team of 4 and one of them is standing still healing, I'll obviously pick him off first, and then it'll make it a 1v3. Just having that one less player can change your entire game, and you could go from having the win to losing in a matter of seconds. Just because you decide that you don't want to box yourself in to heal. I think it's really important. You'll die a lot less if you're a player who heals in the middle of nowhere, and you just heard shots or you just saw players in front of you, and you decide that you just want to heal up, and you die. You can, if you're playing solos, you're automatically out of the game, and if you're playing squads, you could even screw your team over just by being dead, and then they're up against teams that have the advantage in numbers. So it is pretty much common sense here, but I notice that I see a lot of players that don't do it, and even sometimes, like I said, I don't do it on my own. So that is number 5. Alright, guys, so number 4. I decided that I was going to pick landing. I think landing is very important in Fortnite. If you're landing at a very high populated place like Tilted, maybe Retail, Salty, and you have a really bad landing, like you land so late, chances are you're going to die. You're gonna land on a building that somebody already is in, or somebody's next to you, and by the time you can get a gun, somebody's already going to be shooting at you or running over to your house. So I think a lot of new players, they think that they need to drop a lot later or a lot earlier than they actually do, and it does screw them over. They either land too late or they land way short, or whatever's going on there. But I know I don't have the best landing. My landing is not that good, so I mean, I get screwed over a lot. I get to a house, they already have shotguns, they already have something in there, so that is one problem. And another problem is when you're landing, if you want to try to find a house or an area where you can get some loot that you didn't see other players at. So of course, if you're landing and you see 3 players land on that house, maybe switch it up. Go to a different house, go to the house next to it, so you can get a gun safely and not have to run through the house and get unlucky, not find a gun, or have them find a better gun than you and just destroy you right off the bat. So that's number 4, guys. There's an ammo crate up in the modern house. There's some in Snobby. They're everywhere. So. All right, guys. So coming in at number 3, I think this one is extremely important. If you don't have good positioning, you're not gonna win. Height advantage, and just you need to be able to realize when you can be killed and how. If you see a guy in front of you and you're on a platform that if he shoots out, you're gonna die. You might want to reposition yourself. You might want to get a little bit lower to the ground, or just get over something that if you fall, you won't die. So that is one. Another thing is height advantage. When you have height advantage, it's extremely easy to hit headshots if you're looking down right above them. And if the player's looking down, they're not going to be able to see you as well. They're not going to be able to see you with third person if you're over the hill looking at them. So height advantage is another important thing, and just positioning. You don't want to be really far away. Like if you're playing a squad game or a duo game, you don't want to be so far away from your teammates to where they might die and you can't even do anything about it, or you might die and they can't come and help you. So there's a lot of different ways that you can position yourself better. Height advantage is number 1. Like playing close to your teammates is number 2, and number 3 is just like realizing when you can be killed. There's minis over here. Yeah, I pumped him and he still had shield. Alright guys, so number 2 and number 1 are definitely the most important, I would say the most important skills to have and to learn in this game, because you can go from losing to winning almost every single game just by mastering these things and being completely perfect at it. So for number 2, I wanted to do get some keybinds. If you play on PS4 or Xbox, there isn't really, you're not really gonna have keybinds. It's just you use the controls that are set for the most part. But for PC, uh, you can customize your entire thing. Every build, like the ramp, the wall, the ceiling, you can put a different key for all of those. You can put a different key to switch your weapons, and I know a lot of people do. Um, Personally, I only use the building ones because I don't really need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're extremely easy for me to hit, so I don't really need to switch those. And now at this point, if I switch it, I'm not going to be as good. Obviously, right when you switch it, you're not going to be good right in the beginning. It's going to take some time to get used to. You're going to have to practice with that, especially if you're used to using F1, F2, F3, F4 to build. So I think it's really important. At first, you're not going to do that great. You might do worse even, but over time, it'll really pay off. You'll be able to do things a lot quicker. And building is one of the most important things in this game. You can go from almost losing a fight to winning the fight just because the guy runs out of resource or you build over him and get the advantage. So that's why I picked that for number 2. For number 2. One of those guys are knocked behind the wall, right?
You want to push?
No, because
Yeah, he's still knocked northwest.
Alright, so coming in number 1, I think this is the most important thing that you can do in Fortnite. You can have the worst aim, you can even have bad positioning, but if you can build over everybody that even challenges you, or you can build extremely quick, get the advantage over them, you're gonna win the fight. Unless you screw up, maybe run out of resource or whatever happens to you, but you can definitely win almost every single fight just by being a good builder. I know I don't have the best building, but until there was a while during season 3, I didn't change my binds to build, and I didn't really build. I didn't realize how important it was, so I never built, and I would lose a lot. And then one day I decided I was going to change my keys. For like 5 or 6 games, I did really bad at building, and after that I started doing a lot better. I started being able to build a lot quicker than I was normally with the function keys, and just overall I won more games. I got more kills. I did so much better just because I had the building skill and I was getting better at it. And one thing that you can do to actually practice your building and editing is you can place down like a ramp or a wall or a ceiling, whatever you need to improve on. You can do it in the pregame lobby while you're waiting to get on the bus, or you can even do it when you're in game. So you can just place down the ramp, the wall, the ceiling, whatever it is, and you can just edit it and reset it. You can make an edit. You can try to make doorways, windows. You can just practice on making holes in your ceilings, or maybe make your ramp half or a spiral, whatever you need. You can just improve on it. I saw this in Ninja Stream once. I was watching a stream and he was placing down some ramps to try to get comfortable with editing them quickly in fights. And ever since then, I've actually been able to do it. So I recommend doing that, guys. I recommend you just place a ramp down in the pregame lobby when you have like 20 seconds or whatever. You can get a couple edits in. Do this every game. You'll start to get better, guys. So yeah, that was number 1. Oh shit, close to me. One's knocked. There's another one in the base in front of me. I stuck him. He's dead. He's instant dead. That's cool. Alright guys, so that was the top 5 best skills to learn in Fortnite to get better as a player. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys enjoyed this video, comment, leave a like, tell me what I can do better, tell me what I should do next, and I will do those. I know you guys enjoyed the last one I made of this, the last top 5 places to land in Fortnite. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. That's going to be all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh yeah, we got center circle. They need to push to us. One guy's building up. Let's see if he pokes up. Oh my. I guess I was poking up a little bit, wasn't I? Nice. Run, build, something. I can't put anything down.
The truth.